Hello, my name is Ronke Taiwo. I'm a public speaker, a corporate trainer, and a coach. And today I just want to talk about hesitation. I believe every one of us at one time or the other have hesitated about taking a particular step, wanted to do something, but we give ourselves excuses, good and worthy excuses why we shouldn't do that thing. For example, you're a mother and you wanted to, go after your dreams, do some things, and you give yourself a good excuse like, oh, I want to have time to take care of my kids. So because of that, I don't think I can pursue my dreams, yet you do a lot of other things and you don't spend the whole 24 hours with your kids. So when we give ourselves these excuses, we tend to justify the reason why we are not taking steps. But when we look at it deeply, sometimes the reason why you give yourself that excuse not to take that step is actually the reason why you should take that step. For me, I'm also somebody that at point in times there were things I was supposed to do, but I always had an excuse that, oh, I have kids, I have to spend time with my kids, I have to do this and that, so I'm not able to do what I'm supposed to do. Until I think there was a time that I started transmitting that same thing to my kids. When we first got into Canada, they wanted to play soccer, and I remember they'll be like, oh, mom, can you register for soccer? Because it's just different here. In Nigeria, you can just go into the streets, you see some group of people playing soccer and you join them, but here you have to register, you have to join groups, teams. It was just another ball game, and I didn't want to involve myself in that. And I remember that I would tell them, oh, we are not settled yet, oh, we don't have this yet, there are a lot of things we need to do, oh, different kind of excuses so that we wouldn't do it. But I remember the third year, one of my kids was like, mom, when are we going to be settled so that we can do this thing? And I just realized, oh my God, I'm trying to project the same to my kids. Why don't I register for it? And I remember that year we registered for soccer. I remember the first game he went. In fact, the day before that game, he couldn't go for the rehearsals where they just practice. He couldn't go, but the first game he went to, I was at the game. In fact, I stepped out. I think I stepped out to receive a call. And by the time I was back, my son had scored 2 goals just within the start of the game. And before the end of the game, I think he scored 3 or 4 goals all through that. And everybody was excited. I remember some parents coming to meet me saying things like, oh, which club is he registered with? Or how did he? And I'm like, nothing like that. He just plays soccer. Duh, we are from Nigeria. We just play soccer. And he was so excited. I was so excited. I was so excited that we were able to do it. But I just thought of it that how much was it? It wasn't that expensive. What did he get from me? Maybe the time for me to drive him from my home to the soccer field. And maybe most times I can stay with him, then take him back, But what we got at the end of the day, the excitement was actually, more than what we did. And I just regretted not starting earlier and staying that till that time before before I took that step. And so I just wanted to say this to just let you know that don't give an excuse. Think of it, that same excuse you are giving for not taking that step might be the reason why you are supposed to take that step. You say, oh, I don't want to do this because, maybe I'm taking care of the kids. Then you are teaching your kids that when they have kids, they shouldn't fulfill their dreams. You are indirectly showing them that kids are an hindrance to you doing what you are supposed to do, which is not so. So we must be careful the things that we are passing out, even to the next generation, based on the excuses we give to ourselves. So if you are sitting down on it, you have a good excuse. Think of it. That same excuse might be the reason why you should get up and go after your goals. Have a great day today. Bye.